Good morning. Craig Garrison, Garrison Flooring Solutions here. We are on a crazy one. We're pulling off a miracle today, hopefully. Haven't gotten into it yet, just moved the furniture, but let me show you what we got going here. This is a rough one, and this is why I strongly urge to hire a professional, and not only a professional, but to also, if somebody's coming at you with such a cheap price, be aware, be careful. This stuff isn't free. So check this out. This is rough. This is one of the roughest I've ever seen. So let's take a look here. Hey, Jason, say hi. Hey, buddy. So we've got these seams here that are just super rough. Not only are they rough, but it's just bad layout. This shot should have gone all the way through to the back of the room. We've got this piece that's totally not even in here. Comes all the way over to this seam here. Which again, oh, it looks like we got a cross seam there. And this thing is just butchered. I'm gonna take a closer look here for you. But this is some of the worst work I've ever seen. The good news is the guy did us a favor because he just kicked it in. Another problem with the installation here. So a lot of this isn't even attached, overlapped and gapped all over the place. I know I found a spot in here that it was completely unattached. Well, maybe not in this spot, but the really rough seam. This here is just floating. It's just floating. And it looks like he tried to seal it. It's all crusty and gnarly. No seam. Look at that. Look at that. That's just rough stuff right there. So we're gonna do our best. Look at that thing. We're gonna do our best to get this to fly. And this guy here, we got not even attached. Not even attached. It's just floating there. So hopefully we're gonna be able to pull this off well. All right, so discovering more things as we go along here. We got upside down pad here. None of it's secured. It's all just floating off the floor. Looks like we didn't do too bad on reinforcement of the tack strip, but we're gonna go through and make sure all that is in well. Yeah, we got things just flying apart here. We got a double seam going on here. You can't seam tape to seam tape. That's just, it's never gonna stick. Some real obvious rookie moves going on this installation. I hope we can make this happen. Customers do not deserve this. You pay a lot of money for this material. Get it put in right. The most important day in the life of a carpet is the day it's installed. This just hurts. We're gonna fix it. There is not enough that I can say about this video here. I am so just sad, disgusted, I don't know what word to use. This piece here is running one direction, and this piece here is running another direction. Completely quarter turned, and you'll see it here in a minute. I have a better example right here. This piece, these two pieces are 100% quarter turned. Not even going the same direction. Number one rule with carpet installation, everything has to run the same way. So I might be able to improve these seams, but they'll never be invisible. And people tell me I'm too expensive. Unreal. So there's so much I could say about this, but this is double seam tape there, quarter turn. You can see here where parts of that wasn't even attached, where there's no glue on the back. That was just floating. The piece of seam tape wasn't even melted. Okay, long day. But I think we got it. Quite the miracle that we pulled. Let me show you some things. There was a lot of things that were quarter turned in here, so I just with a little extra carpet that was here, I put another seam right there in front of that door. This one's fixed here. You're a little creaking, but we got this all fixed as well. And this guy is better. And so there was a big problem right here that we fixed. This whole piece was seamed on here. I don't know what was going on with this, but this piece here is quarter turned. Believe it or not, it doesn't look too bad for being quarter turned. It came out pretty good. Thank goodness this carpet is pretty nice. So yeah, we were able to get her taken care of. Backed up all the tack strip. There was tack. The padding was flipped upside down. There was all kinds of problems with this guy. We started at 9. It's 5 now. I got a couple of little seam fixes in the other area that we're doing, but looks like we got her. I'm going to take some pictures. You'll see the rest. So the reason why I put the seam in front of the door was so I could spin that piece the right direction to try to, get that seam to look the best I possibly could. But if somebody is coming to you for under $10 a yard to install, you're going to get a hack job. You have to understand there's time involved and lots of other factors. So please go with a professional and understand it's going to be a little pricey.